Okay, you ready for it?
I'm alright, bye.
My 15-year-old son Richard has been missing school a lot lately. He takes his bag and heads off in the morning, but he hasn't been showing up at school. I've spoken to him at length about it, and I've explained that he'll never get a good university degree if he doesn't first get a good leaving cert. He listens to Gerry Ryan all the time. So will you please advise him to come to his senses? I've prayed to St. Jude that he'll go to become a doctor, a dentist, or something worthwhile. Yours, Anon, Wexford. Well, did you get that?
Well, I suppose, first of all, she's, well, she can stay unanimous if she wants to, right? I don't know. I'm not condoning absenteeism now or nothing, right? But everyone goes on the hop every now and then, you know. I mean, it's not good to make a habit of it, right? But how many adults now listening in today can honestly say they've never taken a day off when they haven't been really sick, you know? So don't be too hard on them. Now, it's not something that I want to condone, because taking a day off work is really wrong. That's cheating the company, you know?
He's not working for a company, he's going to school.
Yeah, but that's cheating himself by not going to school. You see, what I'm saying now is, what's the boy's name again?
His name is Richard.
Right, you're very cross, are you, Ger?
No, I'm not very cross today, no. I'm just being professional.
Alright. Anyway, listen, I'd say, Richard, I'd say your mum is right, like, you know, about not missing school. You shouldn't miss school. But what I was thinking there now, listen to the letter, is that you shouldn't go just because of what the neighbours think, like, or you shouldn't go just because you have to, or just because your family wants you to. You should go for yourself first of all. Do you see what I mean? Like, and you see, and decide what you want to get out of it yourself. Like, see, the problem is maybe he don't want to go to university at all, like, and he's only 15, like, so how is he supposed to know?
How did you get on in school? I mean, did you ever go on the mitch or the hop?
Yeah, I used to go away with my Uncle Gerry, alright, like, we used to go bowling now, like, or away with the dogs, like, you know, and yeah, it was grand. I used to have an old glass of raz, that's all I went for, like, and then Uncle Gerry gave me a few bob for getting him on the bus, and for heading him on the bus, like, you know, afterwards, we might be out in the Angler's Rest or someplace, and he might be up to much, you know, so I give him a hand getting on the bus, like, I made sure he got home.
And we ever caught?
I was.
What happened to you?
Got the lahar.
Oh dear. Where?
Yeah. Across the hands.
Oh dear.
The two hands.
Dear.
Didn't estimate to me. Do you know something? Like, it struck me as being kind of ironic, and that's the word for it, at the time, because they were giving out about my handwriting, right? And then they leathered me, like, with the leather for about 20 minutes, and I couldn't write for about 3 weeks after it anyway, do you know? I suppose they didn't know any better than those days.
No, sure, they can't do that now. If you were in school now, Terence, it wouldn't.
Oh, no, capital punishment now. It's ruled out.
Capital punishment?
No, it's gone from the schools.
Corporal punishment. Corporal punishment. Capital punishment is where you kill somebody, where you actually take their life away from them.
Oh, I thought that was about the army.
Any more music?
Well, no, but a bit more advice. So I just say to Richard, like, that do it for yourself. He mightn't want to go on to become a doctor. Maybe he's only 15. Maybe he wants to be a rock star, like. But Richard, even if you only want to be a rock star, it's important to be good at school, because you need maths to count your money, and you need to know a bit about English so you could write the songs, like. Or if you wanted to be an Agni uncle, like, you'd have to be good at English so you could read the letters. And looking at some of the letters I get, you want to know a bit about biology as well, you know. So I mean, it's important, like, to do your homework and go to school and get the best results you can for yourself, right? First and foremost. And also, like, consider your mother, because she's really only concerned about it, you know. So that's really all I wanted to say to you. And now I'm going to put on one of my own favourite artists. This is Sasha Distel.
Oh yeah, that was a very, very nice piece. Are you there, Cork?
Oh, beautiful. I can nearly smell the aftershave of Sasha Distel from here, you know.
Gorgeous piece of music. Right, listen, I have another problem for you here.
On the phone, is it?
No, it's a written one.
Right.
Dear Terence, please help me. Like yourself, I was let go from my job a few months ago.
Oh, God.
I can get part-time work in Limerick City, which is about half an hour away by car. My problem? I've no car, and part-time work wouldn't earn enough money to buy me one. The bus is also very expensive, and would involve a very long walk from my house to the bus route anyway. What'll I do? I don't want to be unemployed. Hopeful, Killaloo, County Clare. Terence, what can be done there?
Oh, I've an answer straight away, top of me head.
Yep.
Hopeful, get a moped. That's the answer. Very cheap to run, and it might take you hours to get into work, like, but you can get up early, like about 4 in the morning or something, like, and off with you, like. And if you keep the moped tuned up, you get fairly good old speed out of it, like, get a good old lash out of it, you know, if you keep them tuned up. Like, don't know above in the garage, he does mine, right? And it's always tuned up because it's very light and juice and everything, like, and I can get a good old speed out of it. I'm not joking, yeah. This now was about, let me see, when did this happen? About a year ago, less than a year ago. What month is this, Gerry?
Yes, over.
It's April, isn't it?
Yes, 23rd, 24th. Around
Yeah,
that
well,
time.
to be about 10 months ago now, right? I was going down the Tivoli dual carriageway, do you know? We have a dual carriageway in Cork too, do you know?
On the moped, on the dual
Loads of
carriageway.
fun. I mean, yeah, I was on the moped, minding your business.
Is that not dangerous?
Not really. I was in the slow lane. Not a motorway, no, it's a dual carriageway. You're allowed to drive the moped. And I was going down the slow lane, minding my own business, bombing along, like, doing about 35, you know. And next thing, like, macho man appears out of nowhere. This fella in a big truck, you know. He pulls up alongside me, parallel to me, and starts glaring his muscles out the window at me, you know. I just ignored him, you know, sticks and stones, like. But he was just so he speeds up his truck, like, just to show off, you know. I said, I've had enough of this now, so I'll give him a run for his money, like. So he revved it up, like, eeeeee, and I went flying down the road after him. I caught up with him, like, parallel to him, like, I was looking in the window at him inside in the cab, like, and he was glaring back at me, like, you know, as though I was something, like, abnormal, like a wimp or something, you know. So he kept this up, right, so he went faster and faster, and I kept going faster and faster, like, the old moped was flat out now, do you know, flat out.
But you must have been at 30 by this stage.
Oh,
right?
Gerry, don't be mocking me, by. We were up around 55 or 60, and he was really pushing it, like, you know. So I kept going all the way, like, and we were just level all the way going down the dual carriageway. So I said, now I'll show him. I stood up in the back of the moped, right, while the moped was going, right, and I held on to the handlebars with one hand, and I put the other hand into me inside coat pocket to go to the pack of the fags, like, and to go the cigarette out of the box. But I was going down the road in the moped, I really did, and I put the fag into my mouth, and I started gesturing at him into the window, the side passenger window, to give me a light, you know. I was there, get the light, you get the light, you know, and he couldn't believe it. He started shouting to me, he said, get away out that, see, you'll kill yourself, get away, you'll kill yourself. Not at all, boy, says I only smoke 3 or 4 a day.
Good. I like it. Boom, boom.
That's it, Gerry. That's not true at all, I only made it up.
Oh dear.
That's true at all, I made the whole thing up out of my own head.
It's beginning. You know what happened to me and lies? It's beginning.
Oh gee, I forgot about that.
It's beginning. Don't.
It's not,
It is. I see sheep flying around the studio. I don't like it.
Well, I just...
No, and I'm leaving it at that now. Say your goodbyes. You're after putting a bad kind of an aspect.
Do I have to go away or something? How about me record? It'll be in the shop next week.
The record will be in the shop on Wednesday.
And Gerry, I want to again thank everybody in the country for buying the record. The people like just bought loads of them.
Yeah, that's right. £8,000 worth were sold on Friday.
Yeah, but that's the special, limited now in the envelope kind of thing. Do you know, the special one with the writing on it? But for me.
And by all accounts, it's going to go to number 1. Here, say your goodbyes. Go on.
All right, come here. Hold on a while. I don't believe this. Richard, do you remember the boy a while ago? I was handed a bit of paper.
Yeah.
Richard rang back, and he's going to school, he said.
Great.
So that means we cured him.
Great, I'm delighted.
Alright, so I'm going to pay now, I must go away. That's it till next week. Come here, love, honour and obey your parents. Don't drink and drive. Mind the buses, staying by the wall. Be tolerant, Laura Quilga. Never take no for an answer, save the whale. And buy me a record. Remember, we're all God's children. Goodbye.
Will I be lonesome? Will I be